So we didn't have seatbelts in those days. We would be riding in the car and our mother would be driving, and if we came to a sudden stop, she'd just stick out her arm. Remember that? And you prayed she didn't have a cigarette and a martini. So I learned how to drive when I was 5. My mother put me in her lap and let me drive all around town. So I love cars. I, right now, drive a Prius. I love hypermiling. You know, I draft behind a truck going downhill. The gauge says 999 miles to the gallon. It's fantastic. Only my brother calls my Prius a pious. He drives a Lexus, which screams retired, married, and way past his midlife crisis when he had the Corvette convertible that blew over his comb over. You know, I just don't get these smart cars. You see these smart cars? You know, they're made by Mercedes. But Mercedes is so embarrassed, they don't put their name on it. They're so little, they're like a Matchbox toy. I think if you buy them, you roll them over the UPC scanner. They're really great, because you get 2 for the price of 1. You get a car that you can park in 3 feet of space. But if you're in an accident and they can't get you out with the jaws of life, it doubles as a coffin. I do not get these speakers on wheels cars. You know, they sound like an earthquake coming down the road behind you. You know, it freaks you out. Your car starts to vibrate. It's the only time I ever listened to Nicki Minaj. When is this rap fad going to end? Like disco, like the twist. It's so anti-female, it's so violent, it doesn't have any melody. I mean, and who is this girl Coco anyway? So I personally like to hum dubstep in the shop. Only the young people got that one. Okay. Yeah, the cars are fun. My husband had a royal midlife crisis, and he bought himself a used black Aston Martin, just like 007. Oh my God, really a piece of crap. I mean, when you revved the engine, it sounded like raw, like it ate raw meat. Which meant there was something really wrong. It was primarily a driveway ornament. The only time it accelerated was on the back of a flatbed truck on the way to America. And I made sure that if Pussy Galore ever came to the front door, I would let her know that it only ran on a double dose of Viagra. Yeah, I was married for 35 years. Just not to the same person. And I'm dating now. I go on these online websites, you know. You've got, and I'm looking for somebody who's financially independent, who's physically fit, who has a good sense of humor. I just don't know how to date myself. I'm dating, carbon dating. My dating profile is in the fossil record. The problem with these websites is that a 60-year-old guy wants to date a 40-year-old woman, and a 70-year-old guy wants to date a 50-year-old woman. So a guy who wants to date me at 70 is dead. But I'm really happy to report that I've met a really wonderful guy. He's a 90-year-old. We're having so much fun. He makes me feel so young. Sexy. And ambulatory. It won't last too long. I won't have to change the diapers too long. It depends. I could be one of those. But we have a great date planned this weekend. We're going to go to camping in his oxygen tank. Thank you guys. You've been